Jeff Snyder here for The Wrap, and we're sitting down with the family behind Manson Family Vacation. Stars Jay Duplass, Linas Phillips, and writer-director Jay Davis. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
This movie hails from your twisted mind. How f***ed up was your childhood, man?
Well, my childhood involved...
Breaks down in tears constantly.
Yeah, as a kid, I got kind of interested in the Helter Skelter book and the Manson family, and had the book kind of ripped out of my hands and taken from me, and it became this kind of forbidden fruit.
Okay, and what about this script appealed to you guys?
You know, Jay told me about the story, and because I had been friends with him, I understood immediately the potential energy in the story. You know, I appreciated that both of the characters were kind of separate sides of Jay.
Pat McGroin called?
Pat my groin? This is my brother. He's playing a joke on you.
I didn't know you had a brother.
I'm someone who can be obsessed with people, and yeah, I like, you know,
you didn't,
playing.
I mean, you didn't have that much of a, you know, you weren't obsessed with Manson at the time.
No.
But sort of.
So you just
got there.
Developed
you took a gamble.
fascination?
Yeah, and I totally got there.
What are you guys talking about?
There's really cool pictures of dead people.
It was a little weird when girls would come over and they saw all those books, you know. It's
That's
like,
funny.
yeah. You cost me! That girl!
Is this a movie that's secretly about...
So many girls were coming over.
So, I want to just say that again.
On the record, we want to say that just there was
there was like actually
of women
there was
just coming through Linus's apartment at that point in time.
I was trying to make a joke. I was trying to make an anecdote for the video.
That's a great beard,
and I didn't
for saying how much tail you were running.
Since you are all directors, what do you make of this film's alternative distribution plan? It's on iTunes now. It's going to hit Netflix at the end of the month, but it's foregoing theatrical. Where do you guys stand on?
If we were to go out with a theatrical with this movie, you know, it'd be very hard to get it off the ground. It's just the way that it is right now. However, you know, it's on VOD. This is the type of movie that I think people really do want to see. But right now, we just live in a world where it's really hard to get people to go out and see movies. So, as a creator, myself personally, I think it's most important to just be honest about what the movie is and where it's going to find its audience.
Hey, is that a Charlie Manson t-shirt?
One of my favorite scenes in the film is when you guys are at the La Bianca home. Did you actually approach the owners of the real home?
Yes.
Yeah.
And how'd that go for you?
That's its own movie with its own plot.
We used real locations when we could. We tried very hard always to use real locations because, you know, I really wanted this to be kind of a real life travelogue, you know, at least for part of the movie.
I mean, what is it sort of about serial killers and that kind of stuff that sort of appeal to outsiders, which is, you know, sort of how your character felt? You felt like an outsider.
I think is people definitely want to just pigeonhole Manson as being totally crazy, but I think the reason why he was so popular and is so popular is that he's a phenomenally charismatic human being who 10% of the time is like wildly profound and reveals truths in very creative ways. And also, you know, was potentially going to be a celebrated musician. He was hanging out with Neil Young and Dennis Wilson and was like this close to making it as a musician. If he had made it, a lot of people would probably still be alive, and he probably would have been very well suited to the life of like a traveling musician.